So to play Bet on Love, before you even start, you and your partner should each come up with a list of 5 things. The list will look like this. So you'll have 20, 11, 10, 9, 8, and then you just write down what you want. Feel free to be creative, or if you're stuck on ideas, a specific massage is always a good choice. So that, and then you give out the betting cards to each player, which will match those numbers. One set is teal, the other set is purple. And then all of the rest of the cards with the purple backs will be your deck. And you shuffle them up and then give 7 cards to each player. 7. And then you flip over the top of the deck. And then you each look at your hands. And based on what you see, or if it's your first time, probably you can just do it randomly. You pick a betting card. And once you each have picked one, then you flip them over. And so I bet a 10, she bet an 11. Since I bet lower, I go first, but it also means I have to take an extra card. And then you start playing. So in order to play a card, it has to match either the color or the number of the top of the discard pile. So I have a green 3 on top. I will start by playing a green 1. 1 lets you go again, which means you can play another card as long as it matches. So I will play a 2. And even though it's red, it still matches because 2 says play as any color. So I just playing it as a green. You can always play a 2. And then I will discard a card. I will discard a 3 on top. And that's the end of my turn. When you discard a card, you ignore the text at the bottom. So because the 2 says discard a card, I ignore the text on the 3. You can also choose to discard one card at any time, even if it doesn't match or whatever, and you just ignore the text on it. So now it's her turn. At the end of my turn, I draw a card.
Okay, so it's my turn. I have something to match this 3 here. I've got 3 threes, which I have to play in sets of 3, which I happen to be able to do. So I line up my 3 threes on the discard pile. And that is my turn.
You have to draw a card.
And I draw a card.
So now it's my turn, and there's a red 3 on top, so I play a 4, which is red and black. 4s have 2 colors, and either one can match the top. The 4 says play as the beginning of a straight. That straight can be up or down. I will be playing a straight that is down. So I'll play a 3 and a 2, or discard a 3 and a 2. And since I did the text on the 4, I ignore the text on top. So if it had ended in a 1 saying go again, you don't do that. You just end your turn after playing the 4. And I draw.
So it's a green on top, so I can play this. I've got a 5 that starts, I've got a 5 that's green along with 2 other 5s. Because I can play any number of 5s as a set. And then I end my turn by taking a card.
So the top is a red 5. I will play a red 6, which says take a card from the top 3 of the deck. So I look at the top 3. I pick one to put into my hand, put the other 2 on top, and then I go again. Then I will play a 7, which is just like a 1, it says go again, except it has 2 colors instead of 1. So this is a red and blue one. I play it as a red. And then I can't play any of my cards, so I just discard this 4 on top, and then I draw.
Okay. So it's my turn. And what I do have is a finishing hand. I've got a 4, which matches the color
And number.
and number of the top of the discard pile. So I play my 4, and part of that I play a 5 and a 6, and I am out of cards, therefore I win.
So she won this hand, which means she gets to keep her betting card, and I lose mine.
As a one action for having fun later.
And yeah, so her list, she will get whatever she wrote down for number 11. And you can do that now and then go back to playing hands, or you can wait until the end of the game and then do them all at once. There will be 5 actions in total because there are 5 hands. And then that's it. That is how you play. Of course, there is a rule book inside which would teach you this as well, but you shouldn't need it now. All right, enjoy.